spirit beyond the youth.
In a world where authenticity is rare and connections are caved, welcome to Soul Reflection, revealing the spirit beyond the youth, the talk show where hearts are open and souls are seen.
The whole purpose of this talk show is to help guide us on the journey of self-discovery. This talk show is also meant to help strengthen our mindset and for us to learn new things about the Word of God.
In this generation, it's important for the youth to be just as invested in God spiritually. This is why joining the talk show will help benefit you in ways you didn't think was possible.
This talk show will take place live on Facebook and YouTube every Monday, starting from 7 p.m. Please do join this talk show.
Soul Reflection, unveiling the spirits beyond the youth. Don't miss it.
Soul Reflection, don't miss it. Unveiling the spirit.
evening, everyone, and welcome to Soul Reflection on the Spirit Beyond You, the platform where youth voices take center stage. I'm Elder Richmond, the host for tonight's dynamic conversations. But before we dive into tonight's exciting topic, our discussion, I want to take a moment to extend my deepest gratitude to KKC, who make this possible. Effort support us our mission to empower and amplify the voice of our youth, providing them with platform to express their share the experiences and inspire. A huge thank to our elder for his commitment to our vision. Is wonderful and before I'll introduce and my pals to you. Let's take a short commercial break. Thank you.
Beyond the youth. In a world where authenticity is rare and connections are caved, welcome to Soul Reflection, revealing the spirit beyond the youth, the talk show where hearts are open and souls are seen.
The whole purpose of this talk show is to help guide us on the journey of self-discovery. This talk show is also meant to
In this generation, it's important for the youth to be just as invested in God spiritually. This is why joining the talk show will help benefit you in ways you didn't think was possible.
This talk show will take place live on Facebook and YouTube every Monday starting from 7 p.m. Please do join this talk show.
Soul Reflection, unveiling the spirits beyond the youth. Don't miss it.
Soul Reflection, don't miss it.
Welcome back, our viewers and our as we today, we have a phenomenal very wonderful topic to share idea, and I believe you will learn a lot from it. Because of that, let's introduce my panelists and then my guests to you. I have Mr. Rachel. I also have KEZIAH. I have TRACY and PRISCILLA. And our guest for tonight, and there's some this entrepreneur is an water. He went to Upoko BSc in agriculture from KNUS and in IU process from USD. That's for university here. He has business interest in fashion retail. So he has a fashion retail. When you see him, you get construction, engineering, and real estate development or investments. He's also a real estate developer. Very interesting. He has written books. So as an author, these are some of the books that written. Perspective. That's how to develop a mindset, start, and build your business. It's also written Streetline, how to teach yourself money, and other books. He has also written Resilience. This book, I love it so much. Resilience, how to develop as an entrepreneur. He has also written that's and African Advantage, becoming a positive product. Wow, that's nice. He has also written and group long-term success. creative intelligence, financial for freedom. He has been to share on such. I think Thursday, one of the radio stations in the University of Ghana host team, and also is Peace FM and church, yeah, the host team. So many TV stations, so many radio stations. He's not. He also has a YouTube and Facebook. So when you go to Facebook, his name, I'll mention it to you. When you go to YouTube, his name is also there as entrepreneurship, financial education, personal development, and real estate. He lives in Atlanta. It says to wife and children. His name is OBENG DARKO, Mr. OBENG. He is our main guest for financial talk show. Welcome. But yeah, more. We take choices. Sound, you know. But Mr. Bina. Because of the network, you will join us very soon. Our topic is financial discussion, and the topic is money matters. I mean, yeah, hello.
Unveiling the spirit beyond the youth. In a world where authenticity is rare and connections are caved, Welcome to Soul Reflection, revealing the spirit beyond the youth, the talk show where hearts are open and souls are seen.
The whole purpose of this talk show is to help guide us on the journey of self-discovery. This talk show is also meant to help strengthen our mindset and for us to learn new things about the Word of God.
In this generation, it's important for the youth to be just as invested in God spiritually. This is why joining the talk show will help benefit you in ways you didn't think was possible.
This talk show will take place live on Facebook and YouTube every Monday starting from 7 p.m. Please do join this talk show.
Soul Reflection, unveiling the spirits beyond the youth. Don't miss it.
Soul Reflection, don't miss it.
Unveiling the spirit beyond the youth. In a world where authenticity is rare and connections are caved, welcome to Soul Reflection, revealing the spirit beyond the youth, the talk show where hearts are open and souls are seen.
The whole purpose of this talk show is to help guide us on the journey of self-discovery. This talk show is also meant to help strengthen our mindset and for us to learn new things about the Word of God.
In this generation, it's important for the youth to be just as invested in God spiritually. This is why joining the talk show will help benefit you in ways you didn't think was possible.
This talk show will take place live on Facebook and YouTube every Monday starting from 7 p.m. Please do join this talk show.
Soul Reflection, unveiling the spirits beyond the youth. Don't miss it.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. Because of the network, we are back. Our main guest here introduced is a common person. He has a lot in him, and because of the time, I will leave the room for him to share what he has for us tonight. Stopping, Darko. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
This KKC, yeah, landing. The final yeah, Chine bro, yeah, the Afra was I will form this a question yeah the internet. Bro, yeah, it's my funny. The bless you to buy your house, and then yeah, financial matters. Perhaps as a bank and before started you move your 17 because video said was it before you 40 years you done our life to be before we 40. So what are some of the so what are the we can through financial freedom?
All right. Shall be a that and so and ranting. It's a to be. Thank you so much. That we should know from day one. We can't. Anybody wants to enslave people to enslave you, they would. The world we to one. If you want, there is God Almighty, and there is man. Each of you use knowledge to serve. So knowledge of them well. We are supposed to serve God. Man is supposed to serve God.
Mm.
Unfortunately, the word is nice. Many of us save money. We all our time. We can get paid. And against them, they tell you of the year. If you we will not pay much well. So no, for many of us, the really is because of them. And the way some people have they have the knowledge you have about money. If you come from a home that don't have money, so likely that your information, your intelligence, financial stress, your finance is low with money. And one of the signs that show that you with money is deep one source of and when it comes to you, you don't know how to say how to multiply money. That's not and that's not matter your male of it does not matter your illiterate in terms of money. You always struggle that because that's in life. Money is like how there's and so knowledge of education is key. It's not and the proper I know we are yes, no proper freedom. If your child is sick tomorrow, you go to the hospital. At least in Ghana, you pay. If you see somebody to help, to go to and that they should. I'm 15 years. Parents to the university. When you have a job, they have you control their time. When they get up in the morning, they tell themselves, today, this is where I'm going. Now, you have a job. The one who has employed you tells you what to do with your time. Even if to go to work. So financial education is very key. And as Africa, the world structures that they don't for us. If an access or has you have and you need funding. At least in Ghana, if you go to the bank, very high in terms of business. I'm sure that in England, if you're European, you have the funding to be different those who look like. So you must have a lot of self-knowledge to even handle money well in a system, in the ecosystem that you have created. You're very okay when you make £1,000. And when you start to make 100,000 pounds, £1 million, they will start to ask you, where are you getting the money? Which means the game is played at where money is. It's played at where power is. And anytime that you see about 60-70% of any group of people who are doing the same thing, who are virtually at the same level of income, question the system that is proposing them. Once in a while, one of us will come out. Well, we're looking at where the majority of the people. So you look around, you look at your parents, look at your brothers and sisters, look at the income bracket, look at the properties that they own, look at businesses and investment that they own. If you look around you, do you think our people own businesses? Do you think our people own investments? How many people employ 100 wherever you are? Because there's a certain exposure to knowledge that will create such things. We are saying that real freedom is where you have control over money. So many of us will be, not only those of you who live outside the country, but even in Ghana is the same. If you come to Ghana, you look at the big businesses, who are those who are owning them. The flow of money will show you where the power is. So you need to study these structures, build yourself, be confident so that you can stand. Because it's yourself that you need to build this financial freedom if you want. So the way you've been programmed, or the way we have been programmed, I'm sure that the young women I see here, if you tell your parents that you want to go to Ghana to do business, they will tell you what is there in Ghana. Even those who are here, or those in Ghana want to come. So what to go there? If you watch Sky TV or you watch 99% of the information that you talk about your own people, content is negative. Because they have to program your people negative. And it's very for people who have been programmed to be negative to become aware. Because negativity is what to be less confident. And it takes a lot of confidence to take risk to make financial. And so you see a lot of Indian, European, and they come and go almost all the time. Ask the Ghanaians. Because us to not trust in ourselves, and not to trust in our own people, and not to see the prospects that we have. Which means financial freedom or financial education has a lot to do with the way we see ourselves and the way we see our world as Africans. And there is one fundamental thing that we all need. If you don't re-educate yourself to be confident and positive about Africa, and you yourself as an African, it will be very difficult for you to have financial freedom and be fulfilled. Because on this journey to financial freedom, there will be so many difficult challenges. Those who are financially free are not those who wish and hope that God will make them rich. Financial prosperity or wealth is created out of systems and structures. The same with poverty. So poverty is out of a system that is created, and prosperity is the same. And so I'm saying that we can program of ourselves, not to trust ourselves, and not to see the prospects of our country. So it's the same way. If you decide to live in the country that you live in, you need a lot of positivity. You need the ability to see the good in the sense that you are trying. And so you have a business idea that you want to try. If you so believe that it's going to fail, you will never give it a shot. Because as a matter of fact, I don't know how to say do schools over psychologist, engineer. Financial freedom is not in your profession. Financial freedom is in the kind of knowledge you have about money. And one of the things that you need is confidence, positivity, courage to see prospects and dare to say that I will give it a try. And so if you look around you, the people who have created a lot of wealth, they are not afraid of mistakes. They are not afraid of and they are not afraid of errors. They are not even afraid of opposition. They are highly independent in thinking. And if they see any prospects, they will go after it. So it is very difficult to create financial freedom or financial prosperity if you have just been told that work for salary. So you've been tuned to just depend on one source. It is very difficult. If the whole year, or for how long do you think you can live without you receiving salary? If you work for, say, 5 years or 10 years, and something happens to you today, and they say that they can't pay you for the rest of the year, do you think that you can meet your financial obligation? You can't, and you have worked over 10 years. Aware that will come. So you have to educate yourself financially. You have to set to see that the next for the next I will be financially. I don't have to work. Time will come. I don't have to work to take care of, to live, to go to take pay whatever I have. Target next 5 years. Get to the point. Say my money expenditure. I things that strategy said that we go to so you can tell yourself how to this is what I've said for myself. I'm 20 years old. And you should also those who are able to manage money, those who are able to manage money, those who mismanage money are the ones who struggle with their finances. So everybody receives money. Everybody gets one way or the other, you get money. How do you spend money? How do you spend money? If last month you had where did that money go? How did you spend it? What did you use it for? The way you spend money shows whether you're going to be financially free or you're going to be a slave to money all your life. So whatever money comes to you, there's a bit that you have to keep. And you keep that money so that you can invest in something that will also bring money. So Sikate say will be a year full. Now Yamana bro, for instance. So Unko Dia. In this old dear bro, you can get 1 bag. If you don't eat it, you can get a tractor. If you don't eat it, maybe you can get 10 kilos of tractor full of loads. Now the one who will eat the first seed will have nothing to show. And so if you make money to eat, then you are far from financial freedom. And it also means that the financial knowledge is not there and you have no skill with finance. And so it's something that you have to tell yourself, I'm going to learn it. And I'm going to master it. And I'm going to master it. Definitely. So the other thing that you need to know is every money that comes to me, I should be able to track it. where the money went, and what it went to. So this year, this is April. Today is 8. You should be able to tell us from 1st to 8th, the money that came to me was this amount, and this is where that money has gone. And one of the things that will help you is for you to have a budget that you work with. I make £1,000 or 1,000 cedis every month. I use this for my rent. I use this for food. I use this for telephone, and I'm going to save this amount. There should be something about you that says that you cannot spend everything that you make, no matter what. Even if it's 1 cedi that you keep. It instills something in you, because those who are able to build financial freedom is the skill set that they have developed. They have developed in terms of how they relate with money. That is what helps them to be free. So let's say you have a phone, and that phone may be £2,000, but every month you are paid £1,000. Why only one phone is more? So the whole month, your phone price is more than how much you're paid every month. So how much are you going to save? And there are some things that if you don't have financial freedom, you don't joke with. Part of it is consume. You consume. You spend money on things that you just consume. So you buy a nice phone, buy a nice telephone, TV. You change your clothes all the time, your shoes. And the ladies, you change your hair. You change every time you're spending money on something that is not going to give you money. And yet you have to depend on your salary every month to survive. It means that there's something that you're not doing right. So it's something that we all have to learn. I say that many of our people have been conditioned to just make money or get salary and spend. Many of our people are not even in the savings area where you save money. And majority of our people have no idea how to invest money. That your investment will take care of you. Many of our people don't do that. Okay, my mom better brochure that. What the Nisika Yana be 10 bedroom or Ghana. A dino we Sika back. And so yeah, Juma me new brochure. A dynasty in your hotel, in your short stay, and Fahima Nipana what is idea. Meanwhile, what your brochure no, Bosumi Biano, and quite Juma won't. Can you imagine? So, and I saw my sense to see apartment to Hannah Bosumi be our renter. Or Bagana Crown and this and this kind of. And it's just a basic choice or basic decision to say that for me to live in luxury, I must build my business or I must build my investment first. So all money that you make must go into your investment. When you say investment, it's a machine that you're building that will bring you money. And out of that, you can buy a nice house. Out of that, you can buy nice clothes. Out of that, you can buy nice cars. At least at your level. So if you spend money or if you receive salary and you spend it, your financial information is very weak. And some people don't even receive money. They just depend on loans. That's a whole different thing. So they are sunk in credit card, They spend the money that they have made, they have not made. They are not even using their salary. They are using the money that they have given. So they are constantly in debt. And the system that you live in, one of the ways that they use to enslave you is debt. They use debt. So you're saddled in debt. Mortgage, cars, credit card, education loans. So you are always, and the more you owe that you can't pay, the more depressed or disturbed you become. And so we must all know the mechanisms that they use to control us. We must know how to fight out of that. And I can tell you, if you have never done this, You just look at how, if you're able to save £500 for a whole year, you will see that you see yourself differently. You start to believe that you can do something significant. But if every day all that you see is debt, 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 you see that life, you will say that this is not the life that I'm looking for. Because anytime that many people say that they are doing well in life, it has a lot to do with how they're handling their finances. And so it's something that we all have to pay attention to. So how you handle your money has a lot to do with the financial information that you have, the knowledge that you have about money.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. You would like to come in. Because
Okay.
You've taught us many things here. Watch the Numa Bibri Ewaha. Sisiano, perceive my audience and viewers, especially panelists. Near working now, if they have question, we are one person bisa. Was try quite a fast so ye free to do more per se a time and pound bit media free mo because will be a financial in a different. It's Tracy, PRISCILLA, and KEZIAH. Please, based on what he has said, if you have any question you want to ask, please you can ask. Yeah, based on what he has said.
He spoke about having financial goals. So let's say someone has a financial goal to earn more money and they want to start a business. However, they're in poverty or they don't have enough money. Where do you suggest that they should get their funding for their business?
Funding for business. All right. The way I understand it, in Ghana, for instance, if you're waiting for somebody to give you money to start a business, the way I see it, business is just you starting business is who you are, what you see, the connections that you have, the skill set that you have, your endurance, your persistence, your network, the way you speak. So any business that you want to start, I would say start it minimal and small. Start it at a very low level, because it's a skill that you're developing, especially if you have never started a business. If it's very easy for you to get funding in your country, no problem. But I talk from where I live. And where I live, it's very easy for you to start a business with the little that you have, with the expertise that you have. And many times, it's not even the money that you need to start. It is the idea that you have developed and the skill set that you have developed and the confidence to say that I'm going to try this. If it doesn't work, I will try again until it works. If you are looking for loan to start business, I'm not really for that, especially if I'm in Ghana, because the loan is expensive. I would say that, what do you think that you can easily do? There was this gentleman who listened to us. He completed university, was doing his national service. And he heard that you could do something, and you did not need much. So he thought of giving maize to poultry farmers. He didn't have the money to buy the maize and give it to them. So he went to see the one with maize. Many people with maize who were looking for market, and connected them. So he will pick the maize and assure the man that, listen, I'm going to sell it and bring you your money. And he will go to the poultry farmer, supply it, take the money, and give the maize farmer his money. Out of that, he's been able to even start his own maize farm. So many times, the business that you can start, out of your passion, out of your connections, out of your network, out of the things that you fidget with. It's not so much to write a business plan. I'm going to look for funding. The way I understand it, many times it delays. Very few people will put money in somebody who does not have any skills or expertise starting anything. So I would say that, especially with your generation, internet, there are so many things that you can do with very little money. So I would start at that level, and as you go, if you so need money to grow, you will know where to get funding or something like that. But in terms of start at the level that you are, with your network, with your friends, with your family. Let's say you know how to cook. You can cook for your friends, and they said it's very good. Who cooked this? maybe whenever you cook for you. But once they know your enthusiasm and skills and your passion, you complete the idea. You know, whatever that need is, you can make business out of. So you do something demand for. If you can always start.
All right. So we need those who cook. I believe from how you cook. Not good. Your very cool business. Yeah. Right. Personally, do you have any question to ask? You have any question to ask?
Yeah. Sorry. So you mentioned how working is the only way we make money. So what are the other ways to make money instead of building a business, investing?
Yeah. Okay. So where you live, I think part is rest can be one. Those of you who are good with the internet, I don't normally record things that I understand, but people have all kind of ways that properly generate income over the internet. You know, so the things that put money in Reddit is one. So many things that people do. For instance, I know young men who have YouTube channels to make the money. It depends on the country that you're living. Living in Ghana, for instance, is very difficult to make some money out of agriculture. There is somebody sent me, I produced this crew.
Yeah.
And he said that making 5,000 a week.
Yeah, true.
Out of that far. You know, so this can easily be based. He can easily, if you manage money well, he can financially for you don't need a lot of skill set to invest in open. Somebody can go into cheap or even cover. So where you are, I think much of it will be for the internet and much of it will be. And if you're bored, you can look at it, study it, and don't let anything stop you. Because really, your victory is in the knowledge. It's not. It's very difficult for you to succeed in any business or any investment that you are not equipped in terms of knowledge. So your victory will come from understanding in whatever that way. So it's a study this that you see so many posts that you have to search information. YouTube, how I make money. There are so many things that you can do.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Sister Tracy, to take Tracy, and after Sister Tracy, we go for a short commercial break. Sister Tracy, any question?
Yeah, surroundings impact the way you save and spend.
Say it again.
Do you think your social surroundings impact the way you save?
Okay, if I do I think your social circle impact the way you live with money? Is that
And spend?
Yes. If you have friends who don't understand money and who waste money, it will affect you.
Okay.
If you have parents who don't know anything about money, just about working for it, and it will affect you. So, or even the conversations, if you talk with people, the words that they use, they live in. You see people, they are indifferent. They are discussing technical things that will push you to go and study more. Their vocabulary is different. They're talking about investment. They're talking about, how are you budgeting this? How many employees are you paying? Talking about taxes, leverage, funding. Now, your friends, they are discussing musicians and sports and what you saw on TV. That you're struggling financially. You're not so well. So social circle really is the conversation that you're having. discussing Beyonce and Sarkodie. You're not a musician. It means that you always say, one financial freedom, then you must go into a circle that is discussing those things. Because the world is playing. So if you talk to doctors, you see that they're using technical words in their field. If you talk to words that have preachers, and so talk to those who make money, that they of intelligence in terms of money, and that's why they have resources. So really yourself in your pocket. If all your friends are broke, you can easily see it by the language that they use. They are okay. Things meet you, the things that they want to talk about. That was very far from financial freedom. Be aware. You about sneakers in Biden is always about go to party. You want financial freedom, you must that because success is proximity. Close to you, reflects that friends is a business. You will hear something. Friend, who doesn't
take so much. Use this good for a commercial break. You also the line for our audience, and if you ask questions, commercial.
Soul Reflection, don't miss it.
Unveiling the spirit beyond the youth. In a world where authenticity is rare and connections are caved, welcome to Soul Reflection, revealing the spirit beyond the youth, the talk show where hearts are open and souls are seen.
The whole purpose of this talk show is to help guide us on the journey of self-discovery. This talk show is also meant to help strengthen our mindset and for us to learn new things about the Word of God.
In this generation, it's important for the youth to be just as invested in God spiritually. This is why joining the talk show will help benefit you in ways you didn't think was possible.
This talk show will take place live on Facebook and YouTube every Monday starting from 7 p.m. Please do join this talk show.
Soul Reflection, unveiling the spirits beyond the youth. Don't miss it.
Soul Reflection, don't miss it.
Unveiling.
Welcome back, viewers. Of all, we want to take, we want to use questions. You can drop from on Facebook or YouTube. Maybe and now you in Zoom. You can also call through from the Zoom and ask your question. Let me quickly go to the Facebook and comments over there. We have so many comments. Make Chelsea Chanty, so many emojis over there, and we have Oferiwa Amanfo show. I think she's one of the popular person in Ghana. So it's powerful. This boss, keeping listening to him, do what he says, and your life will change forever. Wow, it's a powerful That's our boss. Keep listening to him and do what he says, and your life will never change, or your life will change forever. All right, then you should keep listening to him. All right, and Richard Awoni said, "Money matters indeed. Good evening, legend KOD." Wow, legend KOD. You also have Dinah Ajima. It's a great teaching. Comfort, Sherman, glory be to God. Amen. Children of God. What in Obed is it Mr. Obenfo? But he says, Mr. Obenfo, Darko. In fact, you deserve Obenfo Ampire. This is Mr. Oben Darko. He's a wise man. So, Mr. Oben Darko, you are really a wise man. All right. So, these are some of the comments on the Facebook. If you be Zoom no atum me after everyone when I say Facebook. Wait me a drop or question everyone. Now, Mr. Benda, for the answer, you bet me a person. Me person of mine about about maybe 3 minutes. Now, on my new maka crab year as a youth, you bet me at started in life. Yeah, new maka crab, what we can use. I mean, savings, because the student, some of us, we are students. We are not really working, but at least we earn something small. So this money that we get, how can we save it, and how should we save it, and how should we use the savings for investment? That's what we want to look at it.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. I would say that if you're very young, you're in school, let's say you're in secondary school or university, for the next 5 years, if you can read one financial book every month, go ahead and do it. The knowledge that you are storing, or the knowledge that you store when you are young, that knowledge is what preserves you all your life. When you were in the university, I was doing engineering, all right, but I was reading financial books, entrepreneurship books, management books, organization books, systems, structures. I was reading those because I knew who I was coming from, And so when I got into my 30s, those things had built a different mentality in me. And that is the mentality that I am facing life with. Those who didn't pay attention to that time, that they had to really build that knowledge, see that when they, as they get older, they become weak in life, especially financially. So you get to your 50s and you don't know much about money, because when you were young, you should have invested in knowledge. So invest knowledge, no matter what course that you're doing. Don't be deceived that if I become a medical doctor, then it's not the salary, even though it's good, they pay you good salary. But it's what you know about what to do with the money, the little money that comes to you. So the first one is invest in knowledge. Constantly read something about money, because you're going to deal with it all your life. And don't put your financial future, we are talking to church people, but your financial future should not be in the hands of God. You decided the phone that you bought, You decided the shoe that you bought. It's not God, it's you. Yeah. So the money comes to you. The intelligent decisions that you make with that money will show. Save money and look at any business that you can try as a young person. I cannot give you specific answers because I don't live in your country. All right. Okay. So what can you trade with? Can you sell? What business can you start with? Look at that. Study them. There is always something unique about them. Some of you have friends who are doing business. Don't just say that, these people are different. Everybody. If you want financial freedom, many of us, it will come out of business, and it will come up from how we invest money. So if you want to work all your life for money, you will not enjoy life. Because when you're in your 60s and you're tired, you'll still be going to work. And that will be the time that if you made intelligent decisions with your money, that will be the time that you can relax and have fun in life.
Okay.
But many people cannot stop talking because they don't have good financial standing. So this is the time. Learn it, study it, read about it, research it. If you know somebody who is doing well financially, ask him questions.
Okay.
So it's a different world. Now, so you pose yourself.
Thank you so much, Mr. Oben Darko. Please, do you have any question? Just one question, and then we bring the program to the end. Miss Rachel. Hello, Miss Rachel. Hello, Miss Rachel. All right, I think Miss Rachel is not. Please, do you have anyone on the Zoom? All right, so my panelists, please, if you have any question, the final question you want to ask, you ask him, and then you bring the program to an end. Yeah. Any questions? All right. All right. Okay. I think with Mr. Winako, say, and your man, what should we yeah, about quite to me, I see you. I wrote it. You want to be free. Don't hope or so to be. If we want to be financially free, we shouldn't wish or hope that it will come automatically. We work on it. Later, you said we should also read financial books. It is very that was listening to your teaching, one of your teachings. You said you said that we don't teach money in the class. Yes, you don't teach money in the class. Money that it does kind of degrees you have. School the whole year and see. Yes, I do and the say no one. So what are the final advice you give it to the youths? Final advice you give to that?
My final advice: they school prepare you to become an employee. School prepare you to become an employee. So that you're living in. Prepare yourself to be an employer.
Okay.
Those worthy employee. There's no ticket. There's no barrier. That is something that you have to put in yourself, up yourself, and say that I want to build something. And I say that Africans, because that's where the world operates. They want to be employees. We should change it. We should companies. In rich, mining, in finance, in real estate, in farming, wherever. Look around you, business people don't one. Fidget with it. Never give study.
Okay.
Believe that you can do something specific. Because it's doable. And don't look at it. See what your colleagues are doing here.
Okay.
Eschew activity, mistrust. It is not true. It doesn't matter whether they live in or they live. The colonization that happened, wherever the African lives, African must fight with that spirit. Colonization is what you are always talking down on your people. You are to the colonizer, and you can see that in our movies, our puppets, in our schools. When you go to school, all the intelligent people are not African. They are Europeans. Europeans did that. If you question these things, it will be very difficult for you to be great in Africa. Question every culture has this. So explore your great. Explore the Arabs are here, Chinese exploring this. We should not be deviant. So I say that study your history. Study your history beyond colonization and slavery. Study your history. Be a proud person. You cannot get to religion. That is you are to practice life, practice it, practice truthfulness. Never forget that and that you put anything with. Yeah. So what is what is in your life. So a set of champion, of a victim. can build that. Wealth is created from the way you think. Mind to develop the skill set develop. So constantly hone and is not for the African. We can create communities and wealth for not but follow. So thank
you. We are for see that you are as an you have about for I can see 7 books here. So please, what can you get some of the books? Right here,
okay.
Get books.
So our books are Amazon. If type my name, OBENG, we see our books there.
Okay.
We are on Facebook, we are on YouTube, on TikTok. If you're in Ghana too, you can find our books in Accra Mall, MV or in Mall.
Okay. You say you are entrepreneur as well. You are into real estate. You are real estate developer. Maybe someone wants to talk to you, and you also are as an entrepreneur. You give like that's life coaches. If someone wants you, can you contact you?
Okay. Because that's message.
Okay.
My number is my number there.
Right.
You can also send a message on Facebook as well. My number is 024 66 31 87 024 66 31 874. On YouTube, we have over 1,600 videos.
Wow.
You can watch them. It's a whole university on various topics from personal development to sales to entrepreneurship to personal development. So many different topics from the African perspective. I don't believe that the jacket that the Europeans are, we don't have the same infrastructure and support. And so our solutions cannot be the same. So we must devise that which works in our community, in our environment. Many times I question the things that they push on us. Because I look at the results and we can say that is supporting, So if you come to Ghana and you're doing business, learn how it is done here. If you are African and you live in England, you must know what works. So obviously, it's the same for everybody. So study it so that you can know where to stand to win. You have to be
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for if I so because it was just a short period that we did draw attention. I said we be say hombre. So the city and so the whole is hard we see of now can obey back and if yeah bomb what say movies with me do baby we na hombre baby dream you and so yam bre e dia man ne coupon shraw pa ne and I this as time goes on it beats me an opportunity I mean so on you be I was say with the because of time means him said that for to me as I ever care. So God bless you so much for your time.
God bless you, brother.
Thank you so much. Okay. So viewers, that's financial talk and it was very awesome. And this is the end of the program. But you want to use this opportunity to thank our pastor, our prophet Isaac Osei, who has given us the chance. He has given us the chance and his support and the entire church. In fact, God bless you so much for your Masmo support and my analyst here. PRISCILLA, God bless you so much. KEZIAH and TRACY, God bless you so much for your time, your wonderful contribution. And as usual, our number one producer, that's Brother K. God bless you so much for your time. In fact, you are working hard to support the youth ministry. We are very, very grateful. And everybody, our viewers and here, we are much grateful for your support. God bless you so much. And next week, another topic, wonderful topic. Also, to also ask the same time, some can join us for discussion. Thank you very much. Bye.
The spirit beyond the youth. In a world where authenticity is rare and connections are caved, welcome to Soul Reflection, revealing the spirit beyond the youth, the talk show where hearts are open and souls are seen.
The whole purpose of this talk show is to help guide us on the journey of self-discovery. This talk show is also meant to help strengthen our mindset and for us to learn new things about the Word of God.
In this generation, it's important for the youth to be just as invested in God spiritually. This is why joining the talk show will help benefit you in ways you didn't think was possible.
This talk show will take place live on Facebook and YouTube every Monday starting from 7 p.m. Please do join this talk show.
Soul Reflection, unveiling the spirits beyond the youth. Don't miss it.
Soul Reflection, don't miss it.